You are now tuned in to Southern Made Media, and I'm Nee with the T.
And I'm Savage K.
Thank you for tuning in to this amazing podcast. I am Nee with the T, and I am a singer-songwriter who loves just sharing information, need-to-know information to the masses.
Word. I am Savage K. I am into art, and I have approximate knowledge about approximate things. So I'm not a genius, but I know more than the average person.
Okay, so now that we've told you a little bit about ourselves, we're going to go ahead and get into the show.
Is this supposed to speak now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to start the podcast off with some news. Fake news or real news? First story is these shootings. It's getting out of hand. This is, maybe like the third shooting this year?
Right.
The most noticeable one is the one in Parkland in Florida. Shout out to my home state, Florida, the crazy state, of course.
The Florida man.
Florida man. Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Yes, that was so whack.
The Florida man.
He always shitting on Florida. Okay, so apparently Nicholas Cruz decided to shoot up his high school. Let's give you a little bit of a background on this Nicholas guy. First of all, dude is 19 years old who is still in high school. 19, still in high school. Mind you, he did lose his parents, his foster parents. We don't know where his biological parents are, but from what I gathered, he was a foster kid. His foster parents passed away, and so his friends' parents decided to take him in, being the good people that they are. But I don't know if I should say good, because they did allow him to bring in guns into this home, and they don't know anything about this kid.
Right, like how do you not know that your child has like mass weapons of destruction just stored in their room?
Exactly. And from what I heard, they did make him lock him up and give them the key, but they did not check to see if he had his own key.
Why are you 19 and you need all of those guns? I don't understand. I would be afraid that you were planning to shoot me.
Exactly. What do you need these guns for, sir? What is this? I'm not exactly sure what kind of gun he used, but I heard it was is it an automatic?
It was an automatic assault rifle.
Right. Something that you use in like Afghanistan or Iran or some shit like that. Not in Florida. But
I just don't feel like a 19-year-old should even be able to obtain something like that. And like I hear a lot of people saying that they wish that, it was a little bit more of a difficult process to actually be able to get a permit.
Right.
And I do feel like the rules, I honestly don't have a gun permit at this point. And I'm not sure whether or not I am for it or against it, because it's just kind of like, if you don't ban them for the people who are misusing them, then how do like innocent people protect themselves if you're not going to put proper gun laws in place to protect everyone? And I do feel like mental health plays a major role in, the process of buying a gun. And you might need to be evaluated every so often.
It's not rocket science. If you are a psychopath, you do not need a gun.
At all. Point blank, period.
Exactly.
And I just want to say that one of my Facebook friends actually made a little comment. They kind of made me think a little bit, like, how do you protect your schools? Like, how do you protect schools? I actually wanted to be a teacher at one point in my life, and the thing that kind of strayed me away from the calling was that parents typically don't like to be held responsible for their child's behavior.
No.
I try to say little Johnny was being disruptive in class, and you don't see little Johnny as being disruptive, and so I have to basically convince you that your child isn't as good of a child at times as you think that your child is. And that's very hard to explain to a parent. Sometimes that can be very difficult. And it's hard to control your classroom if your parents aren't working with you.
Right.
So that's one thing. But then when you add in all of that, and these kids' attitudes and the pay, do you really want to go to work every day and wonder if one of your kids is going to come and shoot you, or if some just stranger just decides that they want to come up to the school one day and shoot you? Like,
right.
that's a lot to worry about. I don't think that would make me feel comfortable going to work, for one, or like looking forward to it, because you don't know what's going to happen. But it's scary because you're responsible for all of these children and their lives, and it's already a big responsibility to have their expanding minds in your hands, and
now you got to tote your own rifle to protect yourself. And shout out to Florida for being dumb again, because they just passed a bill where they are training the teachers to have guns. And
that's what I wanted to kind of elaborate on. One of my Facebook friends made a comment. He's actually he actually was in the Marines, and he is a teacher.
Okay.
So it was a pretty interesting perspective. I'm going to read what he wrote. I would recommend putting an armed U.S. soldier or Marine at every public school in America. They're already on payroll and highly trained. It's unnecessary to have so many of our troops on foreign soil when the major attacks that have hit this country are here in the country. Perpetrated by American citizens. No teachers don't need to be armed. Let's let the military do what it's already paid to do.
Exactly.
It only takes President Trump to sign an executive order. I kind of agree with that.
He has a point. Like, have you seen the teachers nowadays? They don't look like they can even hold a gun.
And the SRO officers, in the time that I was going to school, there would even be times where, like, they weren't even doing their job very well, and maybe the reasoning as to why they had to become an SRO officer was because of maybe something that went wrong when they were like an actual police officer, like in the field, you know?
Right.
And that's kind of like strange too, don't you think? I mean, I have also heard people saying, like, you know, do metal detectors and things of that nature, but
But they don't do it at those schools that need it.
No, they just target urban schools.
Yes, the inner cities.
Which is wrong.
Yes, of course it is.
But I honestly think maybe that should be something that should be considered. Like, what
Definitely.
if we did have, like, a trained, or maybe
like a Marine? Yeah, because, you know, like, Marines, when they get back to the stateside, they don't know how to, merge back into civilian life. It's hard for them. So I feel like maybe it would be a good idea if they get there, but make sure you screen them, make sure they're not going through any type of PTSD, so they might, like, harm a kid by accident. You don't want that. Either way, I just feel like guns are unnecessary unless you're overseas, and I do understand you need to protect your home and your family, but I don't know, I just feel I don't know, it's up in the air. Like, it can definitely be dealt better.
And it's kind of hard to say because we live in this state that's considered sportsman's paradise. So there's a lot of hunting and things of that nature. I personally have gone hunting one time. It just wasn't for me. We didn't catch anything, but it just wasn't for me, mostly because of you have to be so quiet the entire time. But again, I don't know what my position is at this point. I can't say that I'm for or against guns. I am against guns being provided to people who have no reason to have them. And
same. I do not want to have to send my child with a bulletproof vest to elementary school.
Right, or a door stopper. I actually saw a woman who was saying, like, she had to have a conversation with some kids that she felt it was necessary to explain to them the purpose of what a door stopper could do to you in a situation of an active shooter in a school. And that's a very difficult conversation to have with little kids. Hey! It's Ron Johnson himself, the legend. But that's kind of like my take on that. And I agree. Your child is sent to school to learn, and
Exactly.
that's enough as a child. Like, you know.
You know what I'm saying? You're worrying about your quiz, and now you gotta dodge bullets.
It's just not. It's not okay. And something has got to be done. And as much as that man disgusts me, I just wish that he would do something to rectify this situation. If you could just do anything, could you just find a way to resolve this whole gun violence thing? And like my Facebook friend said, all it would take is for him to pass
a bill.
Like,
sign your name if you can spell it right. Sign
you can get on Twitter and tweet about random.
Exactly. Did you know he did not know how to spell dying? He spelled dying D-I-E-I-N-G instead of D-Y-I-N-G.
I don't know how we got here.
Help.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in Get Out right now. But the shootings are not cool.
No.
Did you hear about the White House shooting? I did see that it maybe have been in some relation to a suicide attempt.
Rest in peace to that person. But I did hear about it. I didn't further investigate into it because I was just like, another gun going off.
Right.
Unfortunately, I have become desensitized to shooting.
Do you think he'll do anything about it because it's kind of like affecting him now? Or do you think that no, you don't think that's going to like speed up the process?
I feel like they give the 45th president.
That man.
Yes.
That's what I like to call him.
That man.
Man.
I feel like they give him 2 stacks. Here, very important issues you need to address. Here, miscellaneous,
Golfing trip.
Yes. It's like he kicks the important stack off and he just goes into the miscellaneous fun stuff. So, my hopes are pretty low when it comes to him.
Expectations are like slim to none.
It's very.
You don't expect anything. You don't get disappointed.
I don't. I'm not surprised. I'd be surprised if he does something right.
So my next question: should Oprah run for president?
You know, a lot of people talked about that. Oprah, she may be like a great fit, but I feel like Oprah's not gonna do that. She's living her best life right now. Like, if she wants to, she can go star in a movie. Shout out to Wrinkle in Time. Y'all make sure you go see that.
Yes, I'm going. I'm going. I need to figure out like what little kids can I take with me, because I like to do that. I like to like kind of like just make sure they have an opportunity to see things like that. And sometimes as a parent, like, you know, you work maybe 2-3 jobs, and I have godkids and stuff, so I like to do things like that, and I have little brothers too, so I try to make sure that I'm always thinking of the little ones, you know. And Wrinkle in Time, I just feel like it's going to be an amazing movie. Please make sure you go out and support. And I honestly, on the topic of if Oprah should run for president, I think she has found her calling in life. And I don't think that she needs to be pressured with running a country. And I don't think she should be responsible for fixing the things that man
exactly
has just completely.
Oprah said she's not gonna let y'all get on her nerves.
Exactly. And I think she needs to. I love her Super Soul conversations, and I think she should protect her energy.
Of course.
And just because people want you to do something because you seem like a good fit, it doesn't mean that you always have to. I truly hope that she does not accept that venture, because I just feel like we will be taking from her, and she's already given so much. Stacey Dash, I don't really want to talk about this too much. No. And I hate to even follow up after Oprah with that name, because I feel like we traded her a long time ago.
Of course. That's a great segue.
I can't even tell you who I traded her for, but in my mind, I traded you for Gary. You know Gary?
Gary who?
The white guy.
Oh, Gary Owen?
Yes, Gary Owen. We traded you for Gary Owen.
Sorry, Dash. Sorry, white people.
Have several seats.
She's your problem now.
Yeah. Pop culture, my favorite, our culture. So I want to talk about something cool. I love Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, girl, and I love Luna, and I feel so invested in the new baby.
I know, Luna's just so adorable with those rosy cheeks.
She looks just like Chrissy.
She does.
And maybe like a little splash of John Legend, but
she has his eyes.
I just really think they're like a phenomenal couple.
They are very exemplary. I probably said that wrong, but oh well. You know what I meant.
They have donated $25,000 to March for Our Lives. That organization is basically planning an anti-gun march, and I'm here for it. A lot of celebrities have donated. However, this is just one of the celebrities that I decided to talk about right now. I'm just really here for Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Like,
I'm here for it. I think that's a good move.
They're so real and authentic.
They are, especially Chrissy.
Yes.
Sometimes she can get a little out of pocket, but I love her for that. So.
I love her for that too. That clap back is real.
Yes, you keep doing you, Chrissy.
Yes, girl. I love it. I'm here for it. And Ava, do you want to elaborate on a little bit more on The Wrinkle of Time?
Of course you do. Of course I do. I stand for Ava DuVernay. So Ava has directed the Disney movie A Wrinkle in Time. I believe she got like $100 million budget. And
can we say drop one of Clues bombs?
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's dropping.
We can't drop one of Clues bombs. But can we? What's our thing gonna be?
Yeah.
Can we drop one of BJ's bombs?
A cannon or something.
Can we get a? It's lit.
It's lit. Oh.
It's lit.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, but she got that huge budget, and when I tell you she used every penny of that, I was like watching her live story on Instagram, and she was just showing like clips of how she was recording and directing the movie. They got like this helicopter, and I don't know what type of equipment it was, but they had like a camera on a crane on the helicopter, and they were just getting like a whole bunch of shots of the landscape. They shot in New Zealand, and it was beautiful. Like, I actually want to go visit New Zealand, even though I have no idea where it is. But she did her thing. I'm so excited to see it. Make sure you guys catch it. March 9th is when it hit theaters. Ava and Disney, they are teaming up to show a first public screening of A Wrinkle in Time in her hometown of Compton.
Hey.
Shout out to Compton.
I love LA.
Never been yet.
What?
Listen, I'm planning.
Wait a minute. We need to be recording. Are we recording? You've never been to LA?
Oh, God. No, I never had.
Oh, my God. Okay, we're booking a flight, and I'm gonna...
We gotta wait till after your wedding, though.
Yeah.
All these plans.
I need to, like... I'm gonna be nice to my brother, and...
Yes, please be nice.
And then we'll have somewhere to stay when we go out there. Hey, Trey. Anyways. Probably edit that part out, but...
Yes. Remember, you gotta be nice to him.
I do. I gotta be nice. So, okay, I want to talk about Love and Hip Hop. I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop that much, but I don't even know if I can say her name properly, but
Who?
Oh, I actually want to talk about Amada.
Amada.
I'm mad. Is anybody else mad with me? I'm mad because even though I was forewarned that damn afro was fake, I still feel like someone just betrayed me. I did not think her afro was fake.
It is clear as day that the afro is fake.
I mean, that's what everyone keeps saying, but I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because she was so, like, you know, she had to defend herself so much about that being her thing, but that's not really her thing. Like, you know, I don't know. It's like being a darker Latino and versus being a lighter, fair-skinned Latino. Yes. I do believe that there are difficulties that come along with that because some cultures are just
Yes, colorism and racism is everywhere.
It's alive and well.
Especially in the Latino community and the Indian community.
But I felt like it went a little far with her being upset about the whole Afro thing, and then it's fake.
It is fake, but like I remember like my first time seeing Amara La Negra was like 4 or 5 years ago, and she had her own thing where she would like wear her huge fake afro, and she would like, you know, sometimes she'd do like little booty dances, you know what I'm saying, to just accentuate, like show off her
like
curves.
Latin,
yeah,
Latin.
I mean,
style dancing.
She is the what they call themselves, Latin Negro, Afro Latinos. They are they do exist, and she is one of them, but she, like, I get her message. I get that she wants to show the world that there are different type of Latinos out there.
I understand that too, and I'm okay. I'm totally okay with that. But I just feel like she did a lot over the Afro that isn't really her Afro.
Maybe she felt like her vision was being threatened, even though they were just talking about her.
Because she wanted to be an Afro Latina with an Afro.
Maybe. I don't know. I never spoke to that girl.
Of that caliber, apparently. I don't know. I'm just stuck on the Afro right now. I totally understand her point of being, like, you know, discriminated against, because that is a very real thing, and I agree with her. You know, I agree that is real. I agree. I'm not taking anything from that aspect of it. The only thing that just bothers me is that damn Afro.
That her Afro is fake.
I think we could get rid of the Afro.
That is your biggest issue.
That is my biggest issue.
The fake Afro.
I wouldn't have any issues if the Afro didn't exist. So. But she seems like a nice person.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm gonna say about that.
Did you know she's our age?
Really?
Yeah, I thought she was older, but she's actually our age.
That's interesting.
Same thing with Cardi B. She's actually younger than me. She's like your age. She's 25.
Hey, now don't tell everybody.
Oh, sorry.
My age.
Well, she's within our age. I thought she was older than us, but she's actually younger.
I like everything that Cardi B is doing, and you know, people like to throw shade at her because she took, you know, Takeoff back. I mean, Offset. Shit, I'm sorry. Cardi put the pussy on Offset, not Takeoff. I know. I love that song. Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. Yeah, that song gets me on my level. Like, I feel like, who get this motherfucker started? I feel like I am Cardi B. Like, I feel like I turned into my alter ego.
Yes.
Who is ratchet like Cardi.
Love Cardi.
I love her. Let's get this shmoney. Did I say it like her? Shmoney?
Almost, yeah.
Almost,
Shmoney.
maybe. Yeah. Cardi, can you teach me how to say shmoney?
Please.
Maybe I could use like some twerking lessons too, but anyways. Growing Up Atlanta this week also had some little things in it. Like, JD's daughter is trying to move in with her boyfriend, and the brat is like about to have a damn heart attack. Spoiler alert, shit, after the fact. But yeah, she about to have a heart attack because she's just like, oh no, you can't go tell JD this, and he's not gonna accept it, and he doesn't. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out well. Miss Deb's godson, I am so tired of Brandon. I want to just get rid of him my damn self, but I was so damn happy when I watched that episode and she told him to get his shit out of her house and go see how life would be, you know, basically, not in those words, but verbatim, but, you know, that around the way. She's kind of kicked him to the curb. And I think that was necessary because he has been starting a lot of drama, unnecessary drama, and Deb kind of seems like she is about her money and her business, and this dude is gonna potentially tank a lot of relationships that she has with various people. You know, they were supposed to have deaded the whole Reginae beef thing, but he just keeps coming back for more, you know, and I don't think he is as great as he says he is. I said it. So,
I don't watch the show because I can't really comment, but I did see some clips of him, you know, wilding out with him and Reginae, but I feel like both of them were in the wrong. Because Reginae, she has been known to start stuff but not finish them.
I mean, she's a little Louisiana girl. We all have that little spice in us. And I kind of feel like she was sticking up for her friend in the beginning because he was being very, very nasty to Zinique. Like, being really nasty to her. And Zinique, she seems to be a person who's really down to earth, and I feel like you could talk to her without being rude, and she would understand what you're trying to say. But I do feel like that was just uncomfortable for Reginae to watch, like somebody gang up on her friend like that in front of her.
Right.
And I think any good friend would jump in and be like, you know, who you talking to?
Yeah, you wildin' out.
Because my friend might not check you right now, but I want to have to check you because I don't approve. And that's kind of, when your friend has a new friend and all that, it's kind of awkward already because you have to admit that when you have a best friend who you like click tight with, you kind of want that friend to yourself sometimes. I mean, that might sound a little selfish or crazy. I don't care, but I'm just selective with the people that I choose to give my time to. And some people are a little bit more territorial than others. And I kind of feel like she was just sticking up for her friend. And he's very catty. He has a lot of feminine characteristics about him. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying things.
Wait, so he's not gay?
I'm not sure, but I feel like if he isn't, then he's the only person who doesn't know. Does that make any sense?
Hell yeah, that's shade, girl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's funny.
What did DJ Khaled say on the floor? Bundle up. It's a cold world out there. Yes, it is. That's
God bless DJ Khaled.
Yes. And speaking of good transition, girl, you right there. I have to get into... I want to make sure that I say all the right things. So let me make sure that I'm saying all the right things. Because Mother B, yes. Queen B, she just dropped the most amazing verse on Top Off.
Yes, Queen B got better bars than the rappers out today.
My question for the world is, could we have lived without the Future extraness? I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Listen.
I mean, I think it provides a certain vibe to the song, you know, but...
I always feel like that. I feel
was
like,
it necessary?
Is Future necessary? Just like on the Black Panther soundtrack. Yes, what are you doing? Get off.
I was so confused. Am I listening to the same song?
It was going so well until that came on. I was like, okay.
I was just very, I actually just... I don't even know. I was taken off guard.
I understand K-Dot was trying to be nice and include everybody, but you could have said no to him, K-Dot. I'm just saying. That la-di-da, nah. No, sir.
Go back and do it again. That's what I would have said.
Or don't do it at all.
Yes.
Or him out.
La-di-da-di-da. I don't know. That's it bothers me because he could have done anything.
Like, that song was going so well.
You could have done anything. But that. Why did you do that? But anyways, back to Bey. Tiffany Haddish responded to Bey's non-disclosure lyric in Top Off. She says, I love Beyonce part. Everything she said rang so real to me. Just know I will sign a NDA any day for Beyonce.
Me too.
Me too. I will. She said that she will fuck it up, disappear, and then come back and fuck it up. I don't think those were the same exact lyrics as it was. Do you have the lyrics?
Fuck it up, then leave, come back, fuck it up, and leave again.
Damn.
And that is so much truth to that. I remember when she dropped the self-titled album, Beyonce, back in, was it 2013? Maybe it was a little later than that. And it shut Tumblr down. I couldn't scroll down my feed without seeing Beyonce. And then she let out a whole visual album to it.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's greatness right there, girl.
So, yes, I'm here for that track, and I've probably listened to it about 4 or 5 times today, and I'll probably listen to it about 10 more before the day is over with. But next I want to really send out, like, prayers to Rick Ross. I'm not even really sure as to what happened. I'm just trying to see if I can rule out Wingstop because I like those lemon pepper wings, but I'm not trying to joke. But I really do hope that whatever he's going through, I really do hope that he recovers fully from it. And just was very shocking to log on your social media and see that he's on life support, which I don't even know if that was all the way true or was he just in the hospital.
Right.
So I don't want to claim that he was on life support. That's just what I researched somewhere.
Someone close to him said that he was not on life support.
One of his a member of MG.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, get better soon, Rick Ross, and
definitely
get better.
Good vibes going out to you and prayers going out to you and your recovery and your family, and I just hope all is well because that was some very sad news to see. I want to get into the Safaree stuff though. So everybody was talking about you actually.
Yes, I was on Twitter and he was trending. And I'm like, why is he trending? I mean, what other foolishness did he get into? Apparently, this time he wasn't into any foolishness.
It seemed to be like a pretty honest thing that he was doing. He took a picture of himself after being at the gym, and he claims it wasn't to send it to anyone in particular.
Oh, really?
Yeah, excuse me. He just says that he was just taking a picture of himself. He was just storing it for later in his Snapchat.
I suppose. I just thought that was weird that he took a picture of himself and he wasn't going to send it to anyone, but he was erect. So I feel like you should, I don't know, unless that's what you like to do, get yourself excited, then take a picture of yourself for no reason. I don't know. But all I know is he is very well endowed.
A lot of men take pics and store them on flash drives, and things like that. Well, I don't know about a lot, but people do weird shit like that. I don't understand what that does for you, but I feel like maybe it's more common than we know.
It might be.
But I'm not out here asking for pics. So.
Yes, usually you don't have to ask for pics. They just send them. Just like a hey, how you doing?
Unfortunately, that's just. Please don't send out your pics if they're not wanted.
No unsolicited pics.
And I kind of want to bleep out the on there, bleep every time I say that word. Okay, yeah.
Yes, and but I do see why Nicki Minaj stayed with him for so long, because he was I'm not gonna lie, Safaree is a little bit of a cornball, and
I feel like it would be fun to hang out with.
He's very fun, but
he could probably get on my nerves. I'm a little bit more serious at times, so I don't know, but he did say in an interview that their relationship was kind of toxic to the point where there was a lot of verbal and physical abuse, and that she would joke and say, if you didn't have that thing, we all know what thing she's talking about, that he wouldn't be around.
Well, at first I probably would have thought that thing would be his writing skills, because we all know he's her ghostwriter. Oh,
okay. So thank you. Hunt it on. Okay, so I actually like the hook. I like it. I think it. I was dancing to it last night. Me and my dog.
Oh,
we were dancing.
Okay, Safaree. So come on with that hit.
So I support you, Safaree. I think you should keep doing you, and don't let anybody take your flow from you, because I feel like you kind of revealed to us that you were giving Nicki something. I love you, Nicki. I hope you're out there doing, writing some bad bitch shit for us to vibe to. But at the end of the day, I do feel like in some way he either gave some sort of coaching or advice, or like he had a hand somewhere in there. And I just kind of respect him for not being a total asshole about it, because he could just kind of like come out and disclose all the information unless he signed it. Non-disclosure agreement. But I respect him for kind of like not talking bad about her, but just kind of speaking his truth about it and kind of just trying to do his own thing. So I respect him for moving on, kind of, because I don't think he's like really moved on. I think he truly loved her, but it was just such a toxic situation for him, and not really being able to do anything. And you don't want to be treated like a child in your relationship. You want to be treated like a person who's valued and can still achieve things. You don't want to lose your identity just because you're in a relationship with somebody. And I feel like that was kind of like becoming the problem, and she just knew she could have whoever and whatever she wanted. And apparently it wasn't his personality that was keeping the situation going. It was that thing. But I do like him and Juju. I like their relationship on camera. I think it's cute. I think they look really cute together. I think she seems like a really good girl with a good head on her shoulder. And I would support them being in a relationship, even though my opinion probably doesn't matter. But I think that they need to give that a try.
Yes, I think him and Juju are a cute couple together. They may work. I think she could like balance him out, because she seems like she could enjoy a little humor. Mm-hmm. And I did not know she was Afro-Latino. Yeah, she's from Cuba.
I love it.
Me too.
Blac Chyna is a cougar. She's dating all the young boys. Hide your young boys. NBA Almighty J, that's the guy who she's talking to now. So hide your young boys, because she's out here snatching them all up.
Listen, she's trying to get that bag because she got kids to feed, okay?
Yes. So
do you, girl.
And I'm not hating, I'm just saying.
I'm just tired of seeing you on my timeline.
With a different dude every damn week. So Kylie showed the baby, Stormy. She showed her face on Snapchat.
Cutie.
She is cute. I like it.
She's a really cute. She looks like her cousins, North and what's the other one?
Shy. Kim dropped a picture of Chicago.
Shy?
I liked it. I call her Shy. I feel like I know them, but I don't. It's okay.
It's a cute nickname.
It is cute. I feel like that's what they're gonna call her, Shy. I love that Chloe is really embracing her mommy. Hood. She looks really cute being pregnant. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm so happy for her.
Good for her.
And I like Kylie. I like her little mom duty. Kylie on mommy duty is really cool, and her snapback is popping. She's snapping back. Get ready for those body shots again, Snapchat. She's gonna be taking them. In other news, I guess I just want to mention how uncomfortable I was when Monique went on the breakfast show and she kept calling that man daddy. I just felt uncomfortable.
I was too. Like, could y'all leave that in your bedroom, please?
Daddy. Okay, yes, daddy.
Go ahead, daddy.
Hold on, daddy. Like,
ew.
Why?
I can't respect you now. All that stuff that you just said just went out the window when you said daddy. Well, I'm just kidding. You did have a valid point, but
I felt sorry for you in some aspects of like them wanting to try to lowball you and take an income away from you to where you were restricted from doing anything for 2 years. I get it, and it has been said several times again that everyone knows the deal is bad, and I felt like she shed a lot of light on things that people were putting out about her, that sometimes you don't get the full story, and that's very true. I just think I'm not saying that Monique's not talented. I think she's funny.
I love the Parkers growing up.
I like her realness. I just felt uncomfortable about the whole daddy thing, and maybe that's a thing that that millennials don't really use. Maybe it's like a term of endearment. I don't know. It made me feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, but I get what she was saying about being easily labeled hard to work with, especially when you're a black woman. Like, when they're working with others, sometimes they do have to walk on eggshells when it comes to certain people. But when they finally get the strength and confidence to speak their mind, they're not. I mean, they're easily labeled as difficult to work with, or sassy, or aggressive. And it can be hard, and I feel like that is exactly what Monique was talking about. But I just hope that she sees better days. Hopefully she will stop going on this tour about bashing people and just actually put this into like a positive direction. You know, work on your own stand-up and then shop that around. I feel like that would be perfect for her, instead of going around shaming everyone who talked bad on her name. Because you're going to be doing that all day, because there's a lot of people who's been talking shit about Monique.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up and go into the final segment. NBA Youngboy.
Yes, Never Broke Again, Youngboy.
Is that what that stands for?
It is. I had the, I don't know, I guess I didn't have anything to do, so I looked him up, and it is Never Broke Again, Youngboy. And he is from Louisiana, actually. Baton Rouge, to be specific. So, NBA Youngboy and his girlfriend, Jania, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what her name is either. All I know is somebody needs to go save sis, because she is getting her ass whooped on a daily basis.
Yes, and constantly covering it up for him.
Yes, I don't understand.
He always, he's like...
That time she was sleeping in the hotel lobby.
Yes, and she tried to sum it up like, well, maybe I don't need to sleep in a room with him.
What?
So you gonna sleep in these people's lobby?
What?
That's so stupid.
And then this time, she was fully getting dragged, and you could tell that it wasn't no play fighting type of situation. This was
some WWE.
You getting your ass whooped. You need to be helped. And I know you're screaming for help, because you can't possibly be laughing. It didn't look like she was laughing on them damn cameras to me.
Nah, because he body slammed her to that ground, and there should be no way you should be laughing after getting body slammed.
I'm just concerned because she keeps on covering for him. Is it the money? Are you afraid of...
She's in love. She is in love with the wrong person. She's in love with Satan. I'm gonna put it that way. Because she said in the video that he always asks her if she's ready to go home, and she'll just say, no, I don't want to. I have fun. I love being with you. That sounds like a battered woman. So let's...
check on her.
Please.
For real.
Where are her parents?
If that was my damn daughter...
You want to go where? With who?
Never broke again. I'm beat your ass, never walk again. Shit. I'm not okay with that, at all. No man should be putting his hands on no woman, and no woman really should be putting her hands on no man. But in this case, there is so much going on in this world, and this guy is young. That girl is very young, and that cannot be my daughter getting her ass just drugged down the damn hotel lobby. Not even the hotel lobby, it was a hotel hallway. Just you all in the hallway with it.
She's always getting disrespected in hotels. What's up with that?
I'm not okay with this, and I don't
know, young lady, you can do a lot better. I think you need to take a pause from this Never Broke Again person.
And just realize that you are so much valuable than I guess maybe the fame is attractive for you and all of that, but you don't deserve to be treated like that, and you really need to stop covering for somebody, because if he doesn't do enough to hurt you, the next person is going to be getting their ass whooped too. So you need to stop this cycle.
Exactly. There is a difference between famous and being infamous.
Yes.
Do not want to be infamous.
And you don't want to be getting your ass beat for no damn reason. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like you ain't doing nothing bad. You just getting your ass beat for no reason. And, honey, it ain't fun watching you get your ass beat. You got to help yourself.
Help yourself.
And you need to seek help. And just know that this fame stuff is just not all of... Most celebrities they would rather go to the grocery store and don't have paparazzi following them. And here you are getting your ass beat just to say that you are dating this dumbass young boy.
Yes.
So
his music's pretty awesome, though. Not gonna lie.
I can't tell you one song that he has. So, and if he continues to be beating women, I'm probably never gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones' daughters finally had an intervention with him. I kind of liked him being able to just say whatever the hell he wanted to, but I understand how that could be a problem when your daddy is doing it.
Quincy said, "Hey, I'm 80 years old. I ain't got time to be holding no secrets in no more."
But I was here for everything that he said, and he did not say that he lied. He didn't apologize for lying.
Nope.
He just apologized for making his girls feel like he was saying too much. So I respect that, Quincy. Give us more.
Oh, jeez.
And now I'm ready for the silver lining in all of this.
Okay.
Let's give our listeners some positive vibes to take away with them. Ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow.
I love that, and I think you guys would love that too. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit around scrolling Instagram or just moping around about where you are currently. You know, make a step. Take just one step and see where that takes you. Just like we just did today, because we've been talking about this for weeks now, maybe months. Yeah, yes. It has been months.
I think
definitely.
we definitely. And this was really fun to do, and I hope that everyone can get something out of it. We're definitely going to have an email where you can send in comments, and maybe if you have anything that you need advice on or anything, you can definitely send your concerns or comments into that email address, and maybe you can be featured on the show. But we'll definitely have that ready for you for the next show, and hopefully be able to have some of those comments on the third show. But we definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in today. And if nothing else, continue to be positive and use your gifts, shine your light, and
be blessed.
Be blessed. This is Nee with the T signing out.
And this is Savage K.